Hello friends, welcome you all. So today's topic is introduction to languages and grammars. As you know friend, if I ask you to define language, then you can define it as a medium of communication. Now, if I ask you to define computer languages, then computer languages are different from human languages. So in human languages, you can include all local languages and regional languages, you can say. So all these languages comes from a grammar. And for grammar, if I ask you to define the grammar, then grammar is a set of rules to define sentence of a language. So in this lecture, we are going to introduce the grammar and languages. And as this subject related to computer science, so we will mostly talk about computer languages. And I will give you some examples of communicating languages also. So we start with the languages. So as I told you, language is a means of communication, and if we are communicating with the machine in the form which is in the form of computer, so these languages are known as computer languages. And if I talk about computer languages, then each word in these languages will have fixed meaning. So here computer languages different from the regional languages or the com- human languages in that sense. Like in regional languages, one word may have different kind of meanings, and it depends how we are using them. But in computer languages, each word is independent. Each word has its independent meaning, and the meaning of any word is fixed for a language. So how we are going to get these computer languages? And as I told you, each language comes from grammar, and grammar are nothing but the rules of making sentences for any languages. So each and every language often definitely have some grammar. So that we will discuss first about the grammar, and then we will see the about the different type of languages that we use. So I will start with grammar. So as we are using English as a medium of communication right now, so I will use as example of English language. So in English language, to create any sentence, so there are some rules. Like first you write subject, and then you use verbs, and then you use adjectives. So this is the basic rule to create any sentence in English languages. Now these subjects can these subjects may vary according to the situation. Subject may be any name of person, subject may be any name of place, subject may be any name of thing. So basically, we in place of subject we can have either noun or pronoun. So this subject may be replaced with some noun or pronoun, and this verb can also be replaced with some particular word. Now, adjective may have some different meaning. So, all these you can consider that. See, in this particular sequence, subject will be coming first, then it will be followed by verb, and then it will be followed by adjective. So this is the syntax of making the sentence of English language. So here you can replace subject with any noun or pronoun. Here you can replace verb with any particular verb, and then you can use this adjective, any adjective you can use there. So for some example I am taking. So he likes mangoes. He likes mangoes. So Here you can see he is subject, likes is verb, and then adjective is mangoes. Now you can see, if I change the sequence of these words, then the sentence will have no meaning. In this particular sequence only, this sentence is having proper meaning. He likes mangoes. But if I change the sequence of these three words, then the meaning of that word, that sentence will be vanished. So for this, the sequence of each subject, verb, and adjective must be same. So this is the grammatical rule. This is the grammatical rule for English language, and this is particular sentence of English language. Here we are replacing subject with some particular noun or pronoun, and here we are replacing verb with some particular verb, and adjective with some other words. So here you can see the values of the subject, verb, and adjective may be changing with the time or according to the situation. So we can consider them as variables, as its values are varying with the time and situation. So we can consider them subject as variable, verb as variable, and as adjective as variable. Now, I have created this sentence with the help of this grammatical rules. So what I have done, I have replaced subject with he. I have replaced verb with like, and adjective with mangoes. So you can see, my friend, this is the final value of subject. This is the final value of this variable. This is the final value of this variable. This is the final value of this variable. That means we cannot replace he with something. We cannot replace he with something. So this is final sentence of English language. So all these word here in this final sentence you can consider as terminals. You can consider them as terminals. So these are the variables of the grammar, and these are the terminals of the grammar. And using these terminals and the variables, we can create so many sentences. Like, again, I can use same grammatical rules there, and I can write Ravi eats bananas. Ravi eats banana. So I have replaced subject with Ravi, verb with eats, and adjective with banana. So here I have created one more sentence with the same rule, and this is again the final sentence. So again you can consider this as a term, all these words as terminals, because they cannot be replaced by some other words. So this is a final string. So word or alphabets in final strings are considered as terminals, while the words in grammatical rules are considered as variables. Variables here. So this is how we will use in computer language also. This is the example of human language. As we are using this language to communicate with each other, so I have taken the example of the same language. Now, in the same way, we can implement computer languages also. Here in human language, same word may have different meaning. I will discuss this in detail. And in case of computer languages, each word will have fixed meaning. Now, these variables can be replaced by some terminals so that we can create sentences. Now, so here in computer language, how we will use it? So variable will be replaced by terminals. Variable will be replaced by terminals. So this is the rule, this is the way how we will use it in computer languages. And now I will take the mathematical definition of uh, grammar for computer languages. So each grammar will have some component that we will use, whether it is human language or computer language. All grammars will have some component, and suppose we are defining any grammar G in the form of different component, and these are, you can take tuples of grammar. So these are number, first is variable V, then T, then P, then S. In these four tuples, you can define any grammar. In terms of these four tuples, you can define any grammar. So this is basically, we are discussing the mathematical definition of grammar. So here grammar G can be defined in four tuples, can be defined in the form of four tuples. Now what these tuples are? So V is set of variables, set of variables of the grammar. Then T is set of terminals of the grammar. Then P is set of production rules. Set of production rules. Now production rules, as we have discussed, just discussed, like variables can be replaced by terminals. So this is nothing but a production rule. This variable will be replaced by this terminal. So if you have set of such rules, that these are so this is, these are production rule. This is basically a production rule, and P is a set of such production rules. So single variable can be replaced by multiple terminals. Fourth tuple is start variable. This is not a set. Remember, my friend, this is not a set. This is single variable, and it is start variable of the grammar. Like, we will start with this variable only, start variable of the grammar. So each and every grammar has four tuples like this. First is V, set of variables of the grammar. Second is T, set of terminals of the grammar. Set of production rules of the grammar, which is P, and S is the start variable of the grammar. So these three are set, but last tuple, which is start variable S, we generally represent it with S. So this is start variable of the grammar. This is how we create grammar and we define grammar mathematically, and from these grammar we can create so many languages. So friends, now we will talk about the general conventions for variables and terminals name. Now all uppercase letters from capital A to capital Z are considered as variables of the grammar. By default, if nothing is mentioned, then you can consider all uppercase letters in the grammar as variables in the grammar. And all small case letters and special symbols you can consider as terminals of the grammar. Special symbols you can consider as terminals of the grammar. So this is the general convention, and by default, these things are considered, like all uppercase letters will be considered as variables of the grammar, and all small case letters and special symbols will be considered as terminals of the grammar. So I hope it is very much clear to all of you. And if you still have any doubt, you can always write to me in comments. I will definitely reply your comments. Thank you so much.